historical fiction about the aristocracy have no shortage of raw material. People like me have to look a little harder because I write historical fiction about the people at the bottom of the social heap. Labourers, soldiers, domestic servants, farm labourers, miners, and their stories are more hidden. I spend a lot of time in archives, looking for the germ of a story I can turn into a book. Here's an example. Elizabeth Bunyan was born in 1784 in Uxbridge. She was the daughter of Charles Bunyan and his wife Jane, whose maiden name had been Jane Bolson. Charles started working life as a labourer, but he became a coachman. Charles and Jane had 3 children other than Elizabeth: William, Joseph, and Charles. In 1802, when she was 18, Elizabeth gave birth to Martha. Elizabeth wasn't married at the time. In fact, she never married, and nor, as far as I can tell, did she ever tell anyone the name of Martha's father. Martha did all right for herself. When she was 21, she married Daniel Gunston. Daniel was a cheesemonger, which would have been a step up socially and financially for a labourer's granddaughter. She bore Daniel 6 children. So far, so very normal, and I couldn't see anything here to interest me as a writer. But here comes the mystery. When she was 50, Elizabeth died where she lived and worked, at Hoxton Market. We know that because a lawyer in Hoxton published a notice in the local newspaper saying, "The next of kin or relation of Elizabeth Bunyan, late of number 8 Hoxton Marketplace in the county of Middlesex, who died on the 9th day of November 1834, by applying to Mr. Lawrence of Pitfield Street, Hoxton, may learn something to their advantage." You're wondering where the mystery is? When she died, Elizabeth's mother and father were both alive. So was her daughter, Martha. So why was that newspaper notice necessary? How had she become so detached from 2 parents, 3 brothers, 1 daughter, and 6 grandchildren, that it was necessary to advertise for one of them to come forward and claim whatever it was she was leaving? I can think of several possible storylines arising from that mystery. Choosing one of them to write will give me great pleasure, and I hope reading it will give others the same pleasure. If you want to see other examples of how I've turned research in the lives of unknown people into historical fiction, check out the links in the comments.